I want to talk about. I see Rev in the building. See sis in the building. Hands to the ceiling. My bad, y'all. I had to do dishes. I'm almost to the building. Hands to the ceiling, y'all. I want to talk about this movie I watched, and I know it's weird because I usually don't have time to watch movies, y'all. Let's be real, right? Based on a true story, and it's a Lifetime movie, and it's tied to self love, y'all. I think when a lot of people think of self-love, they think like affirmations, candles, and I think sometimes self-love just means like having a backbone. Rochelle in the building, hands to the ceiling. So this is the movie I'm talking about, y'all, and I know I'm a little late. Y'all probably heard of this movie. I never heard of it. What's it called? Girl in the Box. Have y'all seen this movie? Let me know if y'all seen this movie. And I'm gonna go into details about the movie and then tell y'all what I think. My bad, y'all know I stay late though, so I had to do dishes. Mike tangled up. Rochelle, you haven't seen it. Pull up on it. Lifetime movie. I don't know. My mic feels stiff today, y'all. All right. So in this movie, I say it's tied to self love because there's a married couple driving down the road. They pick up a hitchhiker. True story. It's based out of the 80s, but they remade it to where it looks like it's present time. They pick this woman up that's a hitchhiker and they stop by a gas station and she goes inside of the gas station and when she comes back, the married couple place boy, a box. I don't know if you a box and they put her head in the box and the couple's into it's a couple but it seems like I'm pointing the finger at the man but I'm not, right? The man is into S&M. Y'all know what S&M is, right? If y'all don't know what S&M is, Rihanna made a song about it. Pull up on it. When they tie up the partner and they use whips and chains, all this. Y'all know. Pull up on Rihanna. She explains it better than I can, right? Q-tips are still in my room like they always have been to the left of the seat. Anywho, yes, bondages. And like I stated, like I'm so perplexed that the woman, the wife, is allowing her husband to kidnap people and beat on them and S&M them. That's probably not how you say it. S&M them. And it's like I said, a lot of people will point the finger at the husband. Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group in the building. Thank you so much, Evan. Y'all make sure y'all smack that super chat. I'm gonna get into the story. Girl in the box. All right, Evan, you modded up. Cool. I'm gonna make sure I do this the right way. Say something, Evan, because a lot of my mods can't comment. Got to get permission from the wifey, of course. Nah, man, that's wrong. But like, I think I think it really boils down to self love because what woman, y'all? If my ring go off, my ring go off one more time, we gonna have some issues. Hold on, y'all. Let's snooze that mug for an hour. What woman would allow her husband to kidnap people in real life and allow her husband to torture them, lock them up in a basement, beat on them with a whip? And she was held captive for years. Why would the wife allow that to happen? And I think it goes back to self love because I think when a lot of people think of self-love, they think of candles, they think of affirmations and getting my nails done, but I think that she really truly couldn't she really didn't have self-love for herself to allow her husband to do that because I think she felt as though she needed him. You feel me? And she was so brainwashed, the mistress, the lady in the box. Real story, a Lifetime movie. Pull up on it. Old movie, but it's real life. So when they tell me this, when I see this was inspired by true events, I'm automatically tuned into what they talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but the lady in the box, the mistress, Shin in the building, hands to the ceiling, was so brainwashed, cowboy in the building, hands to the ceiling, that they went out of town to a lake and she was too afraid to even leave. She escaped, but just stayed inside of her little hut, y'all. So no one says 6'7" in 2026 anymore. I don't know if you didn't get the memo, Harley, but let me go in and see what you guys are talking about. Let me know. Have y'all seen this movie, Girl in the Box? It's a Lifetime movie. That's what I'm referring to. How the wife allowed her husband to kidnap people and perform S&M on them because she was unable to participate in S&M anymore. So she allowed him, and but the line that got drawn, she finally leaves. I'm not sure if I should tell y'all why she leaves. I don't want to be a spoiler alert. Rochelle in the building. No, I will. Hey, mods. Hey, fam. Mods in the building. Bondages. Yes. Billy in the building. OG in the building. Evan stay in the building too. Everybody stays in the building. I just named. T-Bone stays in the building. Building Royal. What are you talking about? Let me know if you still didn't catch up, Royal. I think I went into graphic details, but let me know if you didn't get the full piece of the pie. Hi, I work for the community called Kids. Yeah, you out. So because his kids copy off his, yeah, you out. Can y'all say bye to Poppy because they think we got time to play? I haven't even read the full message. I can just tell where it's going. Hi, huh? My husband wants me to give you some grace. Oh, Shin already. My husband out here saving people. He told me to read the full message, but Shin took care of it. Nah, who did that? It's based off of a true story. Shin in the building, hands to the ceiling. Pull up, timing people out. I have to check it out. I just got back from where? School? Y'all, it's deep. B Dizzle in the building. All right. You don't know what that is, Shin. I'm gonna get philosophical. My homie, Britney Spears, right? She's on this song. It's a collaboration with Rihanna. This song came out. No, never mind. I'm over here mixing songs up. Never mind. That ain't the song. I was about to say something else. Uh she got a song where they're like, I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Something in the air. I I can't say the whole message because you know how YouTube be it. Gotta pull up on it. It probably didn't even give you no clarification. War and order in the building. So what do y'all think though? What is that called though? If the woman allows her husband to kidnap people, what do you call that? Do y'all think that's lack of self-love? Because I feel like it's lack of self-love because she clearly doesn't know her place in the relationship. And what woman would allow their partner to kidnap people? But I think like the line was finally crossed. I said I wasn't going to tell y'all. A psycho behavior. Man, she's participating in the kidnapping. The line was finally crossed when, she started to allow the man started to participate with scared of what? That's self-love. You don't think that's self-love issues if you don't know your place to the point where you allow your man to kidnap women. Um, I think she doesn't know her worth. Isn't that what self-love is? When you don't know your worth and you're willing to put up with any kind of behavior to make another person happy. Is that not it's not self-love? What is that? That's psycho behavior. She probably scared. Girlfriend and wives the ones be allowing all that freaky. Mm. Is that self-love though? T-Bone Malone, is that self-love? Yeah, if y'all haven't hit that like button, go ahead and smash it one time. Lion said it's not self-love. What is it, Lion? Hold on, y'all. Um, I wouldn't characterize it that way. What would y'all characterize it as? Let me know. Enlighten me. No, boy, no one's gonna put theirself through pain. What? Cassie was right there with Diddy being freaked. Yeah, true. But I think during that moment with Cassie, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it appears to me like Cassie was asking to participate, but then in return said she didn't like it at the end. Yeah, I think she was scared of him. He is a killer, so it could be both. I appreciate your feedback, Cowboy. Cowboy in the building, y'all hands to the ceiling. No, that's not self-love. That's just getting off. All right, so she finally left her husband when all right, y'all, self-love to me is let me start here. When self-love issues is when you don't love yourself. And in a sense, in this story, she's allowing certain behavior to happen that she doesn't necessarily agree with it. Don't get me wrong, her husband was very manipulative and was like, "Oh, you vowed to love me. You vowed to obey me. Therefore, you have to accept all of the things that I want to do." The manipulation. But at the back of her mind, the wife knew it was wrong, but she allowed it to happen. I think she allowed her line to be crossed, the disrespect to happen multiple times. But when it finally got crossed, is when the husband, why I keep calling her boyfriend, the husband did it again. The husband tried to or did mess around with the lady they kidnapped, but he tried to make it tolerable. He approached her with it. She was like, "If you mess with this woman, I'm out." He still did it and told her, but eventually it happened to she couldn't everybody has a breaking point. Yeah, I know I talk about it all the time. So I think the self-love comes in at come on, man, in the beginning of the movie, they don't show the full story, but they unalived a hitchhiker because of the same things. What what woman will accept a man torturing another woman and kidnapping women, keeping them in the basement, keeping them held hostage? What woman accepts that? I think that that has to do with some kind of self-love issues because at the end of the day, you know your worth, but yet you're belittling your worth to satisfy somebody, to keep somebody. Y'all don't agree with that? Or am I just I'm wild out here in these streets? Let me know. Y'all gotta know. Again, the name of the movie is it's an old movie, 2026, 2015. 2015, 2016. I don't know. I'm usually late to the party. It is a Lifetime movie, but it's one of them Lifetime movies that hit. Because y'all know Lifetime movies, sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't hit. This one hit based off of a true story. If you're new in the building, welcome in. My name's Natalie. I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We talk about boundaries, self love, self respect, standing on business. If you like adult conversations like this and you're an adult, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Fridays, we do call in. So you might want to pull back up so you can call in and not have to be a keyboard gangster. No, that's not self love. I don't think. How is she benefiting off of it? Because realistically, T Bone, the wife is not participating in beating this woman. The only person who's beaten the hitchhiker is the husband, and then afterwards, he's now satisfied to perform on the wife. So, like, how is that woman benefiting out of that? Yeah, let me know, man, because I feel like have you considered that part that she was part of it? I think she enabled him. I think that's a conversation you gotta have with your partner. Hey, I wanna kidnap other women because you no longer partake in these my desires. And I think she's allowing him to put another woman in the vehicle in front of her. So she enabled it to happen. If she left him, he would have got her. If she would have left him, he would have got her. You talking about the hitchhiker, cowboy? I got to take care of business. I'm not napping you. That's all that matters. It's sick behavior. That's not normal. I agree. No, she was involved in it from the beginning. The wife, yeah, I think she enabled it. She should have put her foot down from the beginning and it wouldn't have grown to what it grew to. You feel me? That's what you tell me, Rev. If she would have squashed it at the beginning and would have said, no, I'm not going to allow you to kidnap hitchhikers, it wouldn't have grew to what it grew to. They kept this lady for years. They abducted another lady previously, hitchhikers. So I think if she would have stepped and put her foot down in the beginning, I think she accepted what was out of her character because she felt like she was in love with him. Cassie did it without Diddy's present. Did you not listen to the trial? No, but I mean, that kind of like points the finger to what I was saying. I think Cassie, I could be wrong, working full-time job, being a full-time wife, being a full-time mom, being a full-time content creator. I probably missed bits and pieces of the story, but I think what part I heard about with Cassie was, thank you so much, Cat Eyes, for the gift. I really appreciate it. She asked Diddy to do it. And then afterwards in trial, it seemed like she kind of cried wolf to make him seem like a bad person. I don't know. No, y'all can correct me because y'all seem like I got the facts and I'm not equipped. Cassie is just a culprit as Diddy to some degree worser. Worse? Allow? She can't make nobody stop doing anything. So that's when do you leave? If you don't agree with what your partner's doing, at what point are you considered to be accessory to the crime? If you don't put your foot down and say, I'm not allowing my partner to kidnap hitchhikers and tie them up in the basement and whip them. At what point, everybody has a breaking point. So that tells me you allowed it to happen to allow a woman to sleep in your basement that you know gets beat with whips. You're not allowing that to happen. Is that not accessory to the crime? Line, let me know. Good afternoon, Mitch. Thank you for pulling up. Can I know your skin routine, please? If we stay on topic, I got you at the end of the topic, okay? I can't understand what type of behavior being allowed. She knew she was going on, sounds like. I can't understand that type of behavior being allowed. Exactly. She's accessory, right? Shit, is she not accessory to the crime? And she was with it. Lion, I'm lost, bro. I wanna catch up. Phoenix in the building. She had no self-respect. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Mitch, how you doing? It's she had stopped maybe. Oh, you're talking about when she didn't escape. I agree with you. Phoenix, thank you for the 100. You're right. What part am I right about, Seth? Because they think I'm on that pack. I agree. She's just as sick of him, but just in a different way. Yeah, she's accessory to the crime. I believe so. Women are extremely self-centered. How? How they self-centered? Lion. Like how the Joker used to treat her. Exactly. That's why Lifetime movies are so successful. And I agree because, like I said, Lion, they lure me in when I hear This is inspired by true events. Oh boy, you already got me. Could I zoom? You already got me in there. Women are always the victim. Lion, you tiptoeing, boy. What's up, poetry? How you doing? Thank you for pulling up, fam. I disagree because silence is consent. You disagree because silent is consent. Exactly, guys. 9 times out of 10, she doesn't help. He will make her. What up, Brandon? Thank you for pulling back up. Is this supposed to be a true story? It is a true story. Yeah, I'm so behind in the chat. Let me get my underlay on. Hold on one second. Uh, fact, she has stopped him. Exactly. She could have been put. Stop it. Exactly. It's like foreplay in a sick way. He probably can get. Yeah, but like, I don't know, y'all. I agree with your say 1000%, Rochelle. The woman is equally guilty. And I agree with you. That's what I was trying to prove. Did I have a weird way of saying that? That's crazy, Rush. And some sick people in the world. It is sick. No, if you don't leave. If you don't leave, at what point do you accept it? Not normal minded individuals would ever think about doing something so outrageous. Like that mental boy, you are a accessory. Boy, Rush, thank you. Y'all understand where my mind is now? Let me pin you. I haven't pinned nobody all day. What are you on about? I'm genuinely wondering. I don't know, bro. I can't really take you serious. Not so chill guy with your display picture. Let me know. I'm good. How are you doing, poetry? She's most definitely as is a criminal as he is. I agree. Hypothetically speaking, if someone forced me to do coke, I'm gonna get used to doing it. So Cassie gotten used to that lifestyle. Exactly. I agree. Just trying to stay prayed up 24/7. Amen, Mitch. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm already invested. All right, Cortez in the building, hands to the ceiling. Hope you still in here, fam. We're talking about this movie I watched yesterday, Girl in the Box. I don't know if you've seen it. It's based on a true story. It's about a couple, a married couple that went around abducting people, hitchhikers. The husband was into S&M. I don't know if you know what that is, but like bondages, whips, chains. He would abduct hitchhikers and beat on them to get aroused to be able to perform with his wife. And I'm asking if you feel as though the wife is just as guilty for not putting her foot down, or do you think I think it's self-love issues. I think she valued her husband. She was willing to put up with anything to keep him. And or I'm just asking, do you think she's basically an accessory for allowing it to happen? Cuz I don't know any women that would allow their men to do that, something wrong in order to keep them. But she eventually left him. But I want to see what everybody's take is on it. I know I'm years behind. The movie came out in like 2016. Like I stated, it's a lifetime movie. Um, Permo, you're very pretty. Are you married yet? How many kids do you have? We're staying on topic. Tonight's live, we staying on topic. Come back, maybe another live. I might enlighten you. I know you want to know. I know your hands are itching. You want to know the answer to the question, but it ain't gonna be today. Shin peace and blessings. Same to you, brother Rev. Please like and subscribe, y'all, if y'all haven't. She was groomed. Ooh, I agree. Say something again. Just kick him out, man. We ain't giving him 3 tally marks. He out. The wife was just trying to show her loyalty, and I agree with you. This is deep because it plays on the fact that women are followers and mixes in with the need to be independent, which is what you were saying. I agree with you on that one because, like I stated at the end of the movie, she did leave him, but it took to a breaking point. But I also want to put emphasis on self-love. I think when people hear self-love, they think candles and affirmations, but I really think if she stood firm on her beliefs in the beginning of the kidnappings, she wouldn't have tolerated it. I think that that played a part into her allowing it to happen. New B Frost, I love how you pull up all the time with what you saying. Independence meaning she could affect changes outside of alerting other men. Well, she did go back and I ain't gonna say the full story because I want y'all to go back and pull up on it. I haven't, but W2F, I would be watching that. But in short, yes. If you're willing to accept the abuse on you, that is one thing. But watching it happen to random people is almost as bad. Cortez, thank you for the facts, man. Break forever in the building, hands to the ceiling. Basically, yeah, I agree with you, cowboy. She was a fairy tale. She was a fairy? What do you mean by that? Jeeperly, thank you for pulling up. This story is deep. I'm interested in learning more about it. It's on Lifetime. Hold on, y'all. One more time, y'all. I'm back. My bad, Lines. It's Chappie on Speeding Gonzalez, man. What'd you say, Lon? Let me see if I can find out what you said, boy, boy. Women are extremely self centered. Women are always the victim. My bad, bruh. I can't find it, man. It's starting to mess with my eyes. Flock in the building, hands to the ceiling. I was about to say, sounds something like Lifetime men beating. Nah, it ain't no. You think that about Lifetime? I don't think that about Lifetime. I think when I think of Lifetime, I think I'm about to be tuned into an experience that's not my life, somebody else's life. I appreciate you timing them out, Shin. Yeah, pull up on the movie. It's really good. Again, take that screenshot. Y'all ready? Three, two, one. Take that screenshot. Why do you think Lifetime is an anti-man movie channel? This is deep because it plays on women naturally being followed. I think I read that out there. Main in the building, hands to the ceiling. This is deep because it plays on women naturally being followers. What do you mean by that, Lion? Main in the building, hands to the ceiling. Yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all like topics like this. I just wanted to dive deep into that into the first segment of the live. It's a chick channel. Why y'all say that? Because it's like based around women and it mixes with the need to be independent, which you're saying. I agreed with that. Hold on, y'all. This light's starting to hurt my eyes, y'all. Either way, she becomes the woman. Yeah, so I can't go back and tell y'all what happened in the movie. Like, I keep forgetting I can't tell y'all. Y'all got to pull up on it. And then the next time y'all pull up on me, which is Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays, exclusive members, we're going live tomorrow with a different topic. If you guys are not yet an exclusive member and you do like topics like this, do me a favor, y'all. Hit that bottom right hand gift corner and subscribe to the members only. It's only $3.99. And we go into deeper topics like this. Y'all see what Nightbot says. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe only if y'all gonna come back. If y'all not gonna come back, don't even bother subscribing. Be real JB, the real JB, not the fake one in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Thank you, Maine. I see you being active. He said, share and follow. Antonio in the building. Paige, how you doing? I see why you are married. Why you see why I'm married, Lion? Enlighten me. Leave a brief comment after her live streams and spread the word about the channel for subscription purposes only. Thank you, Maine. I really appreciate you pulling up and dropping your jewels. You should go on panels. Lion, you've been here before. You got a lot to say, Lion. Lion, you got a lot to say. Comment below after her live streams, please. Her algorithm. Yeah, man, help my algorithm grow. Antonio Maine look good. Be real, Maine. I see y'all communicating amongst another. I really appreciate y'all communicating amongst another. Lion is new. Lion in the building. I know smart when I see it. I don't really think I'm all that smart. I really appreciate it. I just think I think. I think what makes me different is like I try to think. I don't know. I think spend a lot of time thinking, but I really appreciate the compliment. Y'all drop ones in the chat if y'all think I'm smart, like Lion says. I want to see what y'all think. If y'all don't think I'm smart, put a 0 in the chat. It's cool. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. But we got 16 people in here. Shout out to all 16 of you guys pulling up. My name is Natalie. I just gave my, what do you call it, thesis about this movie I checked out over the weekend called Girl in the Box. If y'all seen it, if y'all have seen it, let me know what y'all think about it. Drop it in the comment section below. I'm trying to figure out if y'all think the wife is just as guilty as the man for allowing her husband to go around kidnapping people and putting them in boxes in the basement. There's more to the story, but I want to see. Guys, if you like topics like this, do me a favor, smash the like button. Only subscribe if y'all gonna come back. I do appreciate y'all being here on this beautiful Monday. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Logical thinking is important. Boy, Rev thinks I'm smart. I really appreciate you, Shin. I appreciate you. Happy Black History Month. For sure, happy Black History Month, y'all. Man, Maine going hard. Check out her content and short videos. Thank you so much. Happy Black History Month to you too, Antonio. Having conversation like this will help everybody in here become starters. Yeah, I feel like smarter. I feel like nobody be thinking nowadays. I remember one day I was at work and I heard these two young people talking, and I was like, what are they talking about? And I knew the woman, but she went up to the man and was like, where are you working at today? He said it. And then he was like, yeah, it's chill. It's whatever. It's chill, chill, you know. She was like, word, word. And I was like, what was the point? What was the point of that conversation? Having conversations like this will make everybody smarter, Rochelle. I do appreciate you. Y'all, if y'all do like conversations like this, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you hit that GIF button over in the right-hand corner and become an exclusive member when we go into deeper topics like this. It's very beautiful because when we go live in an exclusive member, there's no trolls. I don't have to worry about asking crazy questions such as, am I married and how many kids I have? Like, it's just like-minded individuals. So if you guys do like topics like this and it resonates with you and you need someone who thinks a little bit, make sure y'all pull up to that members only. I do agree. She's just as guilty as the husband. I think a lot of people would say, how dare him? How dare this man kidnap hitchhikers? And boy, he was beating the crap out of them. I ain't gonna lie. In the movie, he was. How dare him do that? But I think the woman's just as guilty. Like, how can you blame him without blaming the wife for enabling him to do it? Intelligence is very, yeah, I think it's a screen. I'm gonna be wrong. Let me move this. Hold on, y'all. It's hurting my eyes today. Y'all know some days it be hurting my eyes. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Look like I'm on that pack, don't I? Intelligence is varies from individual to individuals depending on who they are. Ooh, that's deep. I'm a genius. Shout out to you being a genius, Lion. Hey, how are you doing, Miguel? Thank you for pulling up. I recognize intelligence. I really appreciate it. Y'all have anything else for me now? I really just wanted to talk about this topic, but y'all know typically I stay on here for about an hour. I wanted to see what y'all thought. I really appreciate y'all being in here. We got 16 people, 34 likes, 35 likes. If y'all like topics like this, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. Okay. Let me turn the light back up. I'm over here turning it down, y'all. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I told you I'm not the most intelligent person. She is just 100% guilty. I love your channel, by the way. But y'all, thank you. I really appreciate that. Make sure you come back now. Don't be on the bull. I'm about to check that movie out for sure. Yeah, it's on Lifetime. It caught my attention, boy. And then I hate it because 3 minutes into the movie, y'all, he wakes up and he's like, "What's going on?" I told you I have ADHD, so like, I said, "Man, if you're gonna ask me these questions, let's pause the movie so I can catch you up. I can't catch you up and then get caught behind." You feel me? Pause the movie so I can tell you what's going on. I'm gonna go check out that movie. Make sure y'all pull up on it. And next time you come back in, Shin or whoever goes to pulls up on it, we can have another philosophical topic. But it's really a good movie. I think Lifetime movies, they're either really good or really cheesy. This one's one of the really good ones. What do you think about universal basic income? See, I'm not too educated on it, but I try to stay on topics that which I talk about on my channel, which is like self-love, standing on business, and self-empowering movies. So if I don't know, self-empowerment topics, so I couldn't tell you too much about that. The only way to boost your intelligence is through brain stimulation and actively challenging the mind to things that does. Ooh, that's deep. I believe I totally agree with you, Antonio. That's what I just did, Antonio. Greetings from Serbia in the building, hands to the to the ceiling. It's all BS. Lying, this system was designated for us to fail, unfortunate. Why you say that though? Trust me, I'm always going to be on your channel too. What makes you want to always be on my channel though, Miguel? Yeah, my eyes are killing. What's wrong with me? Y'all. But I agree with you still too, Antonio. I do believe that if you challenge your mind, I think if you're constantly, I don't want to say researching, but always, I don't know. I think this too. Me and my husband was talking about this. I told him, you know how you're on your phone and you get a confirmation code and you just copy it and put it in? I don't do that. I think they want to make us dumb. So whenever I got to put a confirmation in number, I memorize the number and put it in because that's how Alzheimer's starts, y'all. I know y'all old enough to remember when a number used to call you. It used to show the number on your phone. It don't show you that number no more, y'all. So I think like little by little, we getting dumber and dumber. So I try to stay ahead of the curve by remembering numbers. I'm gonna go back in my contacts and save everybody with their number next to their name because I don't know. I think that that's a way of making us dumb. You always be on my channel, Miguel. Shout out to you for always being on my channel. Hey, Deshaun, how you doing? The way the world is set up now, think about it. It is. I agree with you. Minimum wage is still $7, and now I think rent is minimum 1,600. You feel me? If you realistically think, how can somebody have their own apartment making minimum wage? How do you pay 1,600 making $7 an hour? I don't know. Let me know. You told me to come back. Oh, yeah, that's something I definitely would have said, Miguel. I appreciate you coming back. had to give him extra time. Extra time for what? I hate my dad. He tried to hit me. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear it, bro, but that's not what the channel's about. Natalie in the building. Always a pleasure when another Natalie pulls up. Thank you for pulling up, Natalie. Natalie, no, I'm the Natalie with the personality, though, right? Mental stimulation is also important for the brain's. I agree with you. And my mind got to be stimulated. If my mind's not stimulated, I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Nah, not me. I'm trying to become a puppet master. What? Cowboy? Shouldn't Chat GBT be killing these kids? Chat GPT? Oh, for sure. I got an email the other day from somebody, and I've never had, they already know they kicked me out, right? All right. I don't got to say it. They kicked me out. I got an email the other day, and I've never had the Gmail app. I used to just use Gmail, the web browser. Boy, Chat GPT, not Chat GPT, but just AI in general, summarize the email. This email is about, I said, boy, I can read. I don't need y'all to break this down for me. E Money, thank you for the 100. Hell yeah, they don't know how to think on they don't. I love it here. It's fun as well too. I enjoy what you're talking about. Miguel, look at you, bruh. Natalie, I'm the one with the personality now. Let me make that clear for you. I had to tell my boss that the other day. Well, he ain't really my boss. Precious in the building, hands to the ceiling. I went to work the other day for overtime, and y'all know I practice individuality. I got to be different. I got to be unique, right? And they are so stuck on my managers. They're so stuck on when I go into work. I always say, "Greetings, how are y'all doing?" And they just think it's so comical. And I expected it when I went in on overtime because I'm going into a shift that I don't usually work. Boom, bam. I go in. I wasn't even going to say greetings today because they so, infatuated with it. Long story short, the manager said greetings. And I said, bruh, I do something to you, don't it? It do something to you that I'm so unique. And I said, you know why I know it does something to you? Because I say greetings because my name's Natalie and I have a person, Natalie. Close. So you can't say that. You don't have a personality, Carlos, and it's cool, bruh. Don't hate me because I got a personality. Calm down, bruh. Well, now it's starting to grow on me. Well, find your own uniqueness, Carlos. You feel me? What up, fam? Stopping through to show some love and support. Shout out to everybody in the chat. E Money, appreciate you pulling up. I used to be the kid who would have his work done first and have other classmates ask me for help. I smart shout out to Shem for being the smartest one in the building. Precious, what's good, fam? I was kind of a nerd with the pocket protector and all. Protector? Are you talking about the little square root of pi? I know what you're talking about. The plastic little ruler looking thing. Dr. Doom or Tony Stark or Einstein type of mom is what I want. Shout out to you, bruh. I don't want to be too smart to where I can't have conversations. I think y'all will hear that one day when I just talked about this the other day. Somebody pulled up and said he literally just got released from prison. And he said, I'm talking to educated. And I said, what? I'm talking to educated. And I was like, I don't think I talked to educated, but let me water it down for you. So then I went back to saying, all right, y'all, we're going to water it down for him because we want him to be in here. Then I said, y'all, so the topic of discussion was, and I was like, oh my God. He was like, man, you doing it again. You talk too smart for me. And I was like, all right, let me, let me calm down with my big words. I got you. I'm still kind of a nerd. I like anime. I think I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to certain things. Like I think whatever like catches my interest, I think everybody has that side of them though. I was a smart, quiet kid. Shout out to you for being a smart, quiet kid. What kind of kid was y'all in high school? Let me know. What kind of kid was y'all in high school? I'm good, Shin. Do you know me? Do we know each other from another live? That pen holder that you could fit in your top pocket. I know each other from I don't know who it is. Osmond in the building, y'all. Y'all know we got to slow down when Osmond pulls up because he never thinks he gets the proper introduction when he pulls up. Osmond in the building. Osmond's in the building, y'all. We got Osmond in the building, y'all. In high school, I was cool with everyone at school. I was too. They told me, like, in high school, what was I like? Mm, I think I was friends with a lot of people, but I really hung out with, yeah, I already told y'all I wore like American Eagle. I wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I wear Hollister. So I think like I was popular, but I wasn't so popular that I wouldn't talk to everybody. I remember when I first started dating my first boyfriend in high school, we walked down the hallway and I said hi to everybody, everybody. And he was like, "Dang, you know too many people." But it was just like I was like the popular girl that talked to everybody. I wasn't like, "Oh, I'm only going to talk to people who wear the same clothes I wear." I literally was just really cool with everybody. So, what kind of people were y'all in high school? I want to know who I'm dealing with. In high school, was cool with everybody. What who was you though, Shan? Was you like a geek? Was you um the grunge type, Mr. Popular? Who was you? Yeah, I avoid people with face tattoos and jailbirds. Most of them don't have no truth. What if they're a tattoo artist though? Cowboy. What if they're a tattoo artist and they got a tattoo on their face? No nonsense and funny. What do you mean, Rochelle? I'm kind of lost. My company is sending me to, oh, you going to Syracuse in the building? Precious, stop it. I'm the cool guy, aka the athlete who actually was smart but bad. Oh, that says a lot about you, Antonio. I bet you were cool Nat in school, one of the cool kids. I was. I was one of the cool people. High school, I had a girlfriend, but I stayed to myself, but I was cool. But what like did you know? Do I gotta say it? They kicked me out again. All right. So what category was you? Like, so I don't know if this is a universal language. So for us, we had the preps, the jocks. Was you like a grunge, the person who wore black? Was you like so? You feel me? You didn't really have a clique. You had your own group. And I might be missing something. So y'all let me know. I was on the cheer team. Shout out to Precious for being on the cheer team. I was cool in high school. Oh yeah. Oh my God, y'all. I think it made me fall to the bottom. I bet you were the cool. High school, I had a girlfriend, but I stayed to myself, but I was cool. I was a drop in. What's a drop in? What's that mean, boy? Oh yeah, what up, big bro? Shin. It's cool. We on the same live with each other. Appreciate y'all tag teaming this live. I was cool in high school. I was cool, guy, smart, street dude. I bet you were serving in high school, wasn't you? Shin, was you serving in high school? Especially people that never used to wear name brand. What does that mean? I was blessed that I was working in high school, so I supported my own fashion needs. You feel me? I was cool with almost everybody. I got a lot of tattoos, cowboy. You got one on your face though. I think he's not. He don't trust people with tattoos on their face. I was cool in high school as well. Everybody, I don't know. I think y'all lying. I think y'all on the bull. I don't think y'all standing on business because everybody in here got is saying that they were popular. Y'all don't see robotic in here. Robotic. Have a good day, okay? Let's read the room, baby, before you come in crashing in, all right? Oh, I think I timed out Miguel. Man, this is why I can't be doing this. Miguel, if you get this message, bro, I didn't mean to time you out. Well, it's too late now, y'all. I was rough because I had 3 brothers and I was the only girl. I ran track. Oh, you ran track? Did y'all play sports? I got a tattoo, bro. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but I ran into a hothead before from Louisiana. You make Louisiana sound so rough, cowboy. Now, you probably got voted most popular. No, I did not. I wore black all the time. What they call that? Oh, yeah, shut up. Who laughing at me in the corner? Mitch, if you get this message, my bad, man. I kicked you out. I think it was Mitch. No, it wasn't Mitch. It was Miguel. My high school, we wore uniforms and I had my own group, but I still rock with the ones who mess with me. Shout out to you, Precious. I was into a little bit of everything in school. Yeah, you were serving people. I played track and basketball. Not track and back. I played a little track in like middle school, but in high school I played tennis and basketball. Cowboy, I feel you, but I'm from South Florida. Same thing, bro. I was saving everybody, and there's that information, Antonio. I kind of had a drama because some females be weird, but overall, high school was lit. Some females be weird. I think a lot of females be weird. I played baseball, basketball, and football. I was in all ROTC. That's fire. I didn't see the message. Shin, I was a 3 in ROTC. I was a let 3. I don't know what that mean, y'all. What? You go to military school, Shin? I was really into martial arts. Shin, tell us something we don't know. Okay. I wasn't popular by choice. I had one buddy. I was into a little bit of football. Okay. Was tripping. You don't look like you even fart. Like you seem like a quiet one that stinks very, very bad though. Ain't no way, Mobile, you in here like that. Guess what? You were in here like that, but now you out. Drop in the opposite of a drop out. I hated no Black history was taught. I went to the library and checked out Black history books. I read Malcolm X in high school. Shout out to you, Mitch, for motivating yourself to learn more. I was into the team roping rodeo. I'll be tripping. They all be tripping. If you haven't liked the live, get Natalie 50 likes. Let's get Natalie 50 likes. Thank you, Precious. I was in a play and we got an award for it from the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Shout out to you, Rochelle. Let I can't read today, y'all. It's like my eyes are hurting me. Can y'all tell? Drop ones in the chat if y'all can tell. Let three is a rank almost a sergeant. My football coach was ROTC master sergeant. You look like you can fight. I can't. Check out my profile pic. It's from when I was in ROTC. Okay, Shin. Yeah, I wish I would have been in ROTC. I wasn't thinking, y'all. If I could redo my life, I definitely would have been in ROTC all 4 years of high school. And they offer welding too. I think I would have been in ROTC. I would have welded. And that way I could be somewhat together when I came out of high school. That's what I would have done. I have a library card in my wallet today. Shout out to you, bruh. I owe the library money. You don't owe money. Taught me a lot of self discipline. It was a Black history play. We killed it for sure. That's dope. Good stuff, Shin. Shin PC was crazy. Appreciate it. So shout out to you guys for being in ROTZ because I really wish I would have done it, but I wasn't. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, if y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure y'all smash that like button since we got 15 people in the chat. Shout out to all 15 of y'all for pulling up. Did y'all get that screenshot of that movie? Where are you from? You want to guess? Most of my friends went into the military now. Why didn't you go, Shin? Why didn't you go into the military? Kurt, you want to guess? Kentucky, Ohio, New York, or California? Which one? Most of my friends went into the military. Yeah, you out, Ash. My lips are ready. They ready to kick you out. There you go. Kentucky. Yes, you got it right, Kurt. I didn't join because I had future in football and I like women too much at that time. Boy, Antonio, thank you for keeping it gangsta. I don't trust people with tattoos. You trust me because I got plenty. T Mac in the building. Bye. Right. Yeah, they just come out. The comebacks. I come back when someone is being kicked. Boy, you always come back when someone's getting kicked out. My neighbor gonna put me in offshores because I want to join the military. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Thank you for pulling up, Jerry. Y'all make sure y'all smack that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm probably not gonna take too much of y'all's time today. I don't know, my eyes are hurting from the light. But I wanted to see what kind of people y'all were like in high school. Jerry, what kind of person was you like in high school? Enlighten us. Don't be on the bull. Stand on business because everybody pulled up basically and said they were the popular one. And I know that the ratio of everybody being popular, it's a slim. I don't know. Like it gets too dark. I think like my eyes even look red. It might be me. Food's ready. Let's see if this works. Mitch, fire. High school was cool, but extremely boring. High school isn't made to be fun and fun packed. I got voted most popular my last 2 years of high school. I grew up with everybody. Shout out to you, man. I didn't get voted for most popular. Did anybody else get voted for most popular? Mr. or Miss Most Popular? Nat, where you been? Joey, what do you mean? I think when you ask that question, you got to look at yourself and ask yourself, where have you been? Because I've been on here. It's my day off. Ferris Bueller, shout out to you, man. Nah, I don't know. Some days my eyes hurt from the ring light, I guess. I don't know. The Navy is AMF. What do you mean by that, Shen? Yeah, T Mac. I think it's just, I don't know. But sometimes the ring light messes with my eyes. I don't know. I can't explain it. I was good until I sat down. And then when I sat down, my eyes started bothering me. It happens sometime from time to time. Y'all, we got 16 people in here. Shout out to all 16, 15. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if y'all like topics like this, but do not subscribe if you feel like you're not going to come back because it don't do nothing for me if y'all don't come back. They made fun of me in high school. No, did they? Evan, you was a football athlete. Shout out to you, man. Navy got all of them sus dudes in it. Stop it. I think that's anywhere. My brother was popular. I'm like a London type of guy back then. Landon? What's that mean? You need to try PC glasses. No, I got my one glasses. Let's see if they work. Hold on. JB, you said you was gonna cop them glasses. Did you ever cop them? You tell me you're gonna prove to me you copped them. Let's see. Maybe the blue light, because I stay on my phone all day. You need the PC glasses. Hi from Nibia. Do you know where it is on the map? I don't know where it is. Let me know though. Okay, you get a pass. Thank you. Well, Antonio, they tried to bully me in high school. I had to fight a lot of white people. Bruh, you right. It might be me, fam. It is you for it without a doubt. Happy Black History Month. Thank you. Happy Black History Month to you too. Wasn't a wasn't like that back in the day. And I'm from the 90s and we built different. Well, I never had to deal with anything like that. I think the most bizarre encounter I had to deal with is the guy I walked down the hallway with, my first boyfriend for real in high school, and the thoughts wanting him and getting mad at me because I had him and they wanted him. Shit, I got a lot of military knowledge. Macho Man song was from the Navy. World map in South Africa. Africa in the building, hands to the ceiling. I had to actually, we're talking about high school. I had to study the full map of Africa in like ninth grade. I don't know why. I don't know where your country is. I apologize though. Why y'all, a lot of y'all be going through bullying, don't y'all? I'm sorry I had to go through that. I don't know about that. Oh my God. I'm early 90s. That's why I'm trying to get my GED. From the bullying? What is it like, y'all? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. I don't know what you went through specifically, but I feel like for me, I keep saying it here lately that everybody has a breaking point. I ain't gonna get bullied enough till it makes me drop out of high school. I think eventually somebody gonna learn their lesson to not bully me no more. I don't know. That could be just me. Now we're called old heads. At what age are y'all considered old heads? I think 35 and over. Are you considered an old head at 35? I got put out. Dang, bruh. Born in 82, lived through the 90s. 82 lived through the 90s. I got y'all. Guys, I'm probably not going to take too much of y'all's time. Do you have another topic y'all want to get into? I enjoyed mechanical engineering in high school. See, that sounds fun. They started calling you an old head at 25. 25? Africa size the whole US fits in. Thank you for that fun fact, Sindaro. Did y'all know the US fits inside the Sahara? Is it Sahara or Sahara? I'm thinking it depends on the sentence I'm saying. I slammed the teacher from putting his hands on me. See, bruh, you gotta take accountability though, bruh. I get it. He put his hands on you, but was it crazy? I slammed 40's a old head. 40? Well, I'm not an old head yet. I'm an old head who looks young. Shout out to Shin for being an old head that looks young. I think old heads is at 50. Is it 50? I think everybody has their own age for old head. I think old head's 40 too. I think at 40 you're considered an old head. Natalie, I want to watch you take a karate class. No, you do not. I'll fall down. My country is one of the only countries where the ocean meets. Sin, I really appreciate you. Sin, not Shin. I really appreciate you giving me all these fun facts about your country. But it ain't that kind of party, man. I really appreciate it though. Thank you for dropping the bars, but there's other things we talk about over here. Shin, love the voice. Thank you, Miranda. Did you have an eye drop? No, I just put the glasses on. I think they got blue light protection, so they help me with the blue light of the phone. It's probably the phone. Got to think I'm always on my phone, always editing the video, always going live. And when I wear the glasses, it like has the blue light protection. Yeah, I got the link in my bio if y'all are looking for some. You get your own that match your face. There's virtual trial on. So make sure y'all pull up if y'all need glasses. These are not prescription. These are just regular, regular glasses. I mean, I wouldn't I get what you're coming from, Sim, but like I wouldn't pull up to someone's line and just tell them a whole bunch of facts. You know, I'm in Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky. I wouldn't pull up and just say a whole bunch of fun facts about Kentucky. It's like, I get it. I feel like if you wanna do that, shout out to you. But if you wanna talk about your country nonstop, I think you can gain 50 subscribers and talk about it. I'm sure a lot of people might be tuned into it. You feel me? Not no disrespect though. I appreciate you pulling up, but like, come on now. I'm a young old ninja. Shut up, cowboy. The topic we were talking about a movie I watched yesterday. Yes. I had time, I had an opportunity to watch one based on a true story about a married couple, and the wife was allowing her husband to kidnap hitchhikers and torture them in a sense. And I wanted to see if y'all thought that the wife should be held accountable for allowing that to happen. That was the earlier topic in the stream. Hello, Isham, how you doing? I bully the bullies. Girl, Kendall, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. KFC land. I had a dream too. I had a dream I went to KFC, y'all. I think y'all be talking about it so much. I had a dream where I went to KFC. Wow, and I don't know, y'all. Kendall, strike two. Come on now, let's read the room. How many times is it okay to call someone beautiful? Let's read the room. I avoid conflict. The last bully I had to put his right eye out almost went to jail. Bruh, how I feel about ICE? I don't want to get too political, man. It's based on a true story, though. Ebola, I think if you live a sheltered life, never knowing what other people go through, like I'm different. It fascinates my mind to know real life experiences that other people go through and to know that a young lady was abducted. And then crazy, the second movie I watched, she was abducted too. You have to explore so you're not boxed in. You have to know what's going on in the world. So therefore, I think if you live in your head and you're unaware, yeah, what is the way I'm saying that? To live in your head and be unaware of what actually happens in the world, you have to be aware, especially if you're a parent. That's how I feel. So when I watch movies like that, it just opens my eyes to let me know what the world is capable of being. If you don't know, then you don't know. Like I know there's certain country parts of the world that never lock their door. Now me, I locked my door, but I think me not locking my door makes me unaware of what can possibly happen. So I think you have to explore the unknown just so you can educate yourself. Because if you're just living in your world and unaware of what happens to other people, I think that's what my empathy comes in at too. I had a dream I went to KFC. I didn't go there in real life. I had a dream about Popeyes. Church's chicken was the best, especially them biscuits. Fun fact, I used to box professionally in 2026, 2027. Shout out to Shem for being a professional boxing for 26 to 27. I was 23 at the time. Oh, okay. So you was at your prime. Church's Den, Popeyes Den, and the Secret Chicken Restaurant. I fought in Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh, that wasn't too far from me, man. You think you have to think out of the box sometimes. Exactly. You do have to think out of a box. If you don't think out of a box, then you won't know. I think like I don't know, like I would never hitchhike. I would never hitchhike. But I think if you know the consequences that happen to real people that hitchhike, it makes you more aware of not to hitchhike. Rich Blackman, thank you for pulling up, bruh. Mod Squad in the building. I forgot to call y'all out. looking mighty blue in here. Boxing is a risky sport and it's very like, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I think boxing is a, hold on, y'all. I think boxing is a very physical sport and then it requires, hold on, y'all. My bad, yeah, I'm back. I think boxing is a very physical sport and it requires a lot of, um, I don't know the word, like endurance. You got to be physically fit to be a boxer, man. It's a lot of like, boxing's a lot. So shout out to Shin for doing it, especially if you're a parent. Exactly. I can't live my life. Hold on, y'all. I can't live my life boxed in, not knowing what goes on in the world. I think like if you don't know what goes on in the world, even it being a movie that's based on a true story, allegedly, like you will never know. Like, imagine, imagine like living in a sheltered town where everybody left their doors unlocked, right? And then imagine that person wanting to move to New York, never like watching the news, always leaving their house door unlocked, always leaving their car door unlocked. Like I think you have to prepare your mind mentally for certain possibilities that can happen. And if you just like live your life in a box, never like educating yourself on what could possibly happen, I think you're setting yourself up, your kid's life up to horrible situations that can happen. I was a super featherweight. What's that mean? Like lightweight? Is that what that means? If you like that stuff, maybe try and volunteer Red Cross. Ebola, what are you talking about, bruh? What is the Red Cross? I don't think we're talking about the same things, bruh. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Rich? I think I called you out, son. Nah, I'm like 189. Yes, ma'am, indeed. I've been 140 since sixth grade. I haven't been 140 since I was I couldn't even tell you. I remember I walked 15 miles at night because of it. Dang, bruh. I went to Disney World. We walked like 15 miles when we went to Disney World. My feet were on fire. I did Golden Glove at 16 at nighttime. Hell yeah. Don't never underestimate anyone. Exactly. And I think if you're not watching, I don't know, y'all. Uh, It's easy to say, but I think like I don't live my life boxed in. In a sense, I don't watch the news frequently, but I think you have to experience other people's experience if it's based on a true life story or whatnot to have to like make your mind even just like think. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Thank you so much, Rich. How you been, homie? You been good? I'm 217. I can't remember the last time I weighed 180. Was that like a happy gesture? I had a very good trainer. Shout out to your trainer, man. Stamina in boxing. Exactly. I agree with you. It's a lot. A lot goes into boxing. It's not just swinging. You got to like move. You got to dodge your opponent. It's a lot that goes into it. Society is on thin ice. So we're just going to change my topic, Ebola, to talk about what you want to talk about. Is that what we doing? Is that what we're doing? I was also into martial arts most of my life. They used to call me Bruce Lee Roy. I remember you telling me that. Boxers are for comedies. You can't. What's up, Penny? What's up, Penny? Can't put a price on me. Exactly. Because I would be training yeah, you got to with boxing. What the heck? What happened, JC? Facts. Boxing is easy to learn. My brother taught me how to box at 13. I don't take the sport serious. Brain power. I like to live life on the edge a bit, but don't tell nobody. Boy, tell us something we don't know. Andrew Garcia in the building, big Texas, not little Texas. You heard me. What's up, Andrew? Boxing, footwork. Jerry, bruh, is that all you gonna say is Jerry, Jerry, Jerry? It takes a lot to box, mental stimulation and courage. It does. Cause you gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable getting hit in the face, boy. I don't think you can ever prepare to be hit in the face. I had a homie, I don't know what she did. I know she was in the army. I wanna say she went to go become a police officer. And during she posted it on Facebook, during the training, she had to get sprayed in the face with pepper spray as part of the training. And I said, bruh, I don't know how you prepare for that to get sprayed in the face with pepper spray. And I think the same thing with being a boxer. You have to mentally be prepared. How do you mentally prepare to get hit in the face? That's wild to me, boy. But that's what goes along with being with it. I think you have to accept that in order to be a boxer. You got to accept, I'm going to get hit in the face. I like more time kickboxing. Boy, I can't even pronounce half those words, Shin. So shout out to you. Jump rope, footwork. Yeah. Bye, Jerry. Have a good day. Headgear and mouth gear helps, but don't stop them. Right. Being, yeah. Ebola, I'll see you next time, okay? Can't do it, y'all. Can't do it no more. I told y'all. I got to stand on business. But being tested is fun. It is. It is. It is. You like these glasses, Andrew? Make sure you check out my description box. They sent me a collaboration, and so these are not prescription. I just got them for the blue light protecting. My eyes look red from the light. I guess sometimes the light messes with my eyes, so make sure y'all pick up a pair. Yeah, boxing is chest. My coach used to say life lessons being uncomfortable. That's what you want because you're comfortable. Right, exactly. And I agree with him. Antonio, if you ever had a old fashioned street fighter, you'd be tired after two. Exactly. It's sore for a week. Imagine 12. Exactly. It's crazy. I didn't really professionally box, but before we moved here, we had a basement and I would go and hit the punching bag. That wears you out. Just physically hitting a punching bag wears you out. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate the compliments. Oh, birthday twin in the building. What's up, Flex? Thank you for pulling up, fam. I was placed in a gas chamber training in the army. Yeah, that's wild, boy. I think I can do it. I don't know about gas chamber, but I think I'm mentally strong to be in the army. That's why I wanted to be in the Air Force after high school. Shit, I'm telling you, I know what. Y'all ain't gonna talk about Ebola asking irrelevant questions. We ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna act like it never happened. I don't get it, y'all. Either I think something's wrong with me, which I do. I think something's wrong with me because I would never pull up and sit in somebody's live and just say a whole bunch of stuff we ain't talking about. We're not talking about the United Nations. We're not talking about. I just if you don't resonate with me, why are you here, bruh? Can someone enlighten me? My weekend was good, Andrew. How was yours? I just slept a lot and watched a lot of movies. I appreciate the experience I had, though. It was cool. I have fought Floyd Mayweather. If I would, you should have done it, man. He got a boxing training thing here. Floyd Mayweather does. His people. It would, not saying I would have won, but yeah, just to say that you fought him, Shin, they break the seal on purpose with the gas. Oh, wow. I don't know if I can do that. Derek, sup? Did you have a piercing in your nose? No, that's a mo. It's a mo. Some people think that it's a piercing, but it's not. I didn't tell you that story. Valentine in the building. The real Valentine, not the fake Valentine. I'm glad you had a good weekend, Andrew. That would have been an honor. Boy, Little Penny, thank you so much. That's interesting. So the story about my nose being pierced, I've told it before. I worked at McDonald's. I remember one day we were severely shorthanded, and I was handing out the food out the window, and I handed out somebody's food. I was the manager, but I was doing 45 different jobs, and the phone rang at work, and I went to go pick it up, and the guy was like, "Hey, I think you just handed me my food. Your nose is pierced," but I think he was trying to holler at me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm about business. We come on, I can get this line moving. What do you want?" You feel me? Is what I'm thinking. He was like, "No, it sounds the same. You got the same voice as her. Your nose is pierced." And I was like, "Bruh, I don't know who you talking about. You must have the wrong McDonald's." Click. And then as soon as I hung up, I was like, "Oh, he must be talking about." Hey, I be about business all the time. I don't got time to be hollering and stuff through the drive-through. That's interesting. I thought it was a piercing. No, yeah, I learned something new about me every day. I miss it. When I watch certain boxing movies, though, I bet you do. Lifetime movies be crazy like Tubi, but I don't know. Here lately, the movies I've been watching been a whole bunch of like they're from Mexico. I feel like Rocky. I bet Sarah in the building, hands to the ceiling. Game over. Flip, flip, flip. I feel like Ricky Bobby on a bad day. Oh my goodness. Share the live, y'all. Pull up to Sarah's channel, y'all. How you doing, Emmanuel? I'm good. How are you? Hey, you predicted the Shakur fight. Like the live. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yeah, we about to dip out. I want to know what y'all think about your boy though. Ebola. Y'all didn't see him in here? Can I keep it real with y'all? Lisa, how you doing? Moving forward. Ebola. Y'all didn't see him? Thank you so much, Andrea. Say what's cracking, Rev. I didn't see you. What's good? So Ebola kept saying like when we were he said, "What's the topic of today?" And I said the topic of today was about this Lifetime movie I watched where there was a married couple, boom, boom, boom. And he was like, "Well, I wouldn't entertain stuff like that." And then I had to say, "Well, I feel like you have to put yourself outside of your own way of thinking to understand the world." So then he said, "Well, what do you think about the United Nations?" Like, bro, what are we doing here? I'm not. What do you want? I feel like if my topics are not resonating with you, then you don't have to be here. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people, y'all. Like, it's really like fascinating to me. They literally act like I got them handcuffed, that they got to be here. Like, they owe it to me to be here. Like, if it's not resonating with you, it's not going to hurt my feelings if you decide to leave. It's just leave. Just leave. Like, it's free will. It's free will. You feel me? I don't know, y'all. I'm a graphic designer and I would love to connect with you. Also help with moderating your yeah, you on the bull. I'm a graphic designer. I went to school for graphic design. You know what? Did you, Emmanuel? Go back and look at my thumbnails. Everybody tells me my thumbnails be hitting. Go look at them and come back and let me know. I'm good, Antonio. That was a lot of Emmanuel. Boy, he meant that from the heart. I enjoy watching Tubi movies and Lifetime movies. Lifetime's good. I love Lifetime. I think what fascinates me about Lifetime, is that they say these have been expired by true events. When I hear these have been expired by true events, boy, they might as well say, "Come here, Natalie. Come here, Natalie." That's right, sis. Rev, I don't know what their problem is, bruh. Start your own channel. Yeah, I'm about to eat. My sister went to school for that too. Shout out to your sister. But y'all, I think it's my time. I don't get it. I think they feel so invested because he'll send $3. He'll send $3 every here, every there. So he feels like him sending his $3 that I have to talk about what he has to talk about. You got a real life twin. Observer. What do you mean, little penny? What do you mean, little penny with the big penny mentality? Nah, Lifetime be having you gone. I don't think you got the right movies in, man. Because I think Lifetime's either really hit or really miss. We don't look alike. Oh, I got you. Take care, Natalie. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, Richmond. Thank you for pulling up. Dang, Shin, I didn't know that. Now you telling me something we don't know. Finally. Finally. Now you finally telling us something we don't know. You usually tell us stuff we do know, but finally, we get the privilege of knowing something that we don't know. Boy, yeah, I'm about to dip out. I really appreciate y'all pulling up. Mod Squad. I'm a one woman team, Emmanuel. I ain't trying to be mean. I'm a one woman team. I mean, don't get me wrong. My mods do their thug dizzle. When I go live, they kick people out. Be Millie in the building, hands to the ceiling. But as far as the concepts, the theories, I'm a one woman team. I'm the producer, I'm the actor, I'm the director, I'm the thumbnail creator. I do all of that. I'm not trying to be mean, but I've been a one woman team for 3 years. And I'm going to tell you why I've been a one woman team. And then I got to go eat. All right. I'm a one woman team. No, I don't need no. What's up, bro? You need a job? What's up, Emmanuel? You need a job? What is it? You need a job. What is it? You need a job? I don't need an assistant. I'm a one woman team, baby. Bruh. Right off in the sunset type. Goodbye, guys. Bye, cowboy. He most definitely needs a job. We ain't hiring, boy. Um, I want to say, Mitch, around 5 or 6 p.m. Be Millie. He's slick. Think he's slick. No means no. Nah, I don't like to look forward to people of making my thumbnails because I'm very spontaneous. I'm very impatient. And I hate when I've given people opportunities to make um I've given people opportunities to make my thumbnails and they don't go as fast as my mind goes, right? And I got to be like, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" They send me something and it's not my idea that I want it to be. Cray in the building, hands to the ceiling. I think I did shout out the mods. Help me. Y'all mods, let me know if I said the mods do help me control the chat. But I also need y'all to know that even if I went live and no mods show up, I'm still going to do my thug dizzle. JJ in the building. Yes, you did say that. Okay. Nah, we the bodyguards. And I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. But if, regardless, I can't be like, thank you so much, B. Millie. Regardless, I can't be like, all right, I'm going live Wednesday. How many mods can show up? If all of the mods were like, Natalie, we can't show up, I still got to go live though. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude. I do appreciate them. They do take people out off the dribble. But regardless, if they don't show up, I still got to show up. You know we got you. I appreciate y'all for real. I really do. But I still gotta go regardless if nobody can show up. Does that make sense? Because I ain't trying to sound like, you feel me? I appreciate y'all. And I let y'all know every single day that I do appreciate y'all. They can't show up off the dribble. Let's say if I was like Wednesday, the party still gotta go on. The party still gotta go on, right? So if I said Wednesday, I'm going live Wednesday, y'all. And if Shin, Antonio, Rochelle, Cowboy, um, B Millie, Epi, if everybody was like, I can't show up, Natalie, if Rev had said I can't show up, what am I supposed to do? Not go live? Rich black man, what am I supposed to do? Not go live? But am I supposed to not go live or am I still supposed to go live? Cray, I don't know if I'm serving you. I don't know if I'm serving you, my youth. You feel me? I don't think I'm serving you a purpose. YouTube is the fuel behind it. Yes. But YouTube don't say, Natalie, wake up, post. Natalie, go live. Natalie, make a video. Natalie, make a short. YouTube don't do that. Who do that? Who do that? Who YouTube don't say, Natalie, sit in this chair and go live or else. YouTube don't do that. YouTube don't do that. You know who does it? Come on, y'all. Who does it? Who does it? Come on, y'all. Who does it? Just having fun with you, ma'am. All right, Cray. Because I think I does it. I does it. Thank you, Shin. You do, Rush. Thank you. I do. I pull the belt out. Get out of here, Antonio. Pookie does it. Get out. God did it. God does do it. God gives me the drive, but I got the drive. I'm the drive that drives the car, y'all. So I appreciate my mods wholeheartedly. I told you when I get on, I'm sending everybody a Mod Squad shirt. And I was going to make all of y'all wear pink, but somebody, Shin, said that he wants a different color. I'm going to send all of y'all a shirt because I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but come on now. I'm the drive. I done made my shirt, my chest red. Y'all know I'm pink. I'm over here matching marks with my shirt. Cause I like pink. Y'all, I gotta go. Y'all know I can talk for hours. And my husband made me salmon, so I gotta go and eat in real life. Let me tell y'all again, Mod Squad, I really appreciate y'all pulling up and keeping the chat clean. I really appreciate y'all listening to my message. Don't forget, pull up on that movie, pull up, screenshot it. Girl in the Box, now streaming on Lifetime. You feel me? You need to get over 10K. Craig. All right. I think I see what kind of party this is. Hard. I'm not going to think long. I'm going to think hard, not think long. Right? You eating salmon too? Mmm. Salmon, cabbage, and macaroni and cheese. Send me a plate. Mine squad. Talk to him. Yeah, I'm gonna block him when I get out. I think it might be somebody on the bull because they even said to me, "You kicked me out the first day I got on here. Why you keep coming back? Somebody kicked me out on site. You think I'm gonna keep coming back? I ain't gonna keep leave. You in the box, JB. Check that movie out. Yeah, make sure y'all check it out. Got him. I already done that. Now I'm gonna block him forever. Let me zoom in on y'all. Forever. 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 The word of today is. Y'all know what the word of today is? Shin, what is it? Forever. appreciate y'all being here, man. Forever. Y'all, forever. I ain't gonna keep playing. I want to be a troll, but I want to be a supporter at the same time. Get out. God. Y'all, I love y'all. I miss y'all. I can't wait to see y'all. If y'all are on the exclusive members, we're going live tomorrow with a new topic. I really appreciate y'all being here, Mod Squad. Y'all already know. I love my Mod Squad. I love my team. I really appreciate y'all supporting me, and I cannot wait. Right. Let it echo forever, ever, 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 ever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. I really appreciate y'all being here. I work tonight. Let me get the salmon exclusives. I'll see y'all tomorrow with a new live. Thank you guys for pulling up and holding down the chat. I'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all for pulling up. All right. Forever, ever, 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 ever.